Back at the lake again after all the torrential rain we've had this weekend. Not surprised that it's a little high. As you can see, we wouldn't want it to come any closer, as we are as close as we can possibly be. Now, brought the jack wolfskin, set it up. You've seen my review, my last video. Great wee tent. Weather-wise today, or this evening, thunder, lightning, strong winds and torrential rain. So we don't just come out in blue skies, we come out in all sorts. Love the lake, especially at night when you hear the call of the various aquatic fowl, ducks calling, foxes barking, and you might get the odd deer nosing down to camp. Also brought the banshee. Quick look round for those not familiar. A few bevies of choice, a couple of IPA hobgoblin pale ales, bottle of yellowtail Shiraz, and a couple of little Scotch whiskies, and the obligatory little bottle of Galveston just in case, because I will be cooking up tonight some lamb cutlets, potatoes, peppers, the usual fare. Quick look inside the banshee. The usual suspects in here. I have the Corinthia Defence 4 sleeping bag. Bit of overkill really, because I usually have to get out of it because it's too warm. And the X-Ped Sin Mat, basic 7.5. Great comfy mat. Some camera gear, bits and pieces, this, that and the other. Maybe do some Star Trails food supply in there. Don't know about doing a campfire. Looks like someone's been here before. They haven't really cleared up after them. The wind is a problem with the campfire. The sparks, etc., going everywhere. But anyway, we quick look at the jack wolfskin. As I say, if you want to know any details about this little tent, it's a one-man tent. I've done a review on it on my last video. Awesome wee tent. Jukey in there. Stacks of room for a one-man, which essentially is just basically a large bivvy, but heaps of room. If you're 6'6", as I said earlier in the last video, no problem at all. Stacks of room. Absence of a porch, but not a big problem. It's waterproof, waterproof. 4,000 hydrostatic head on the fly, covering an all mesh inner, and the large bathtub. We scoot around it. The large bathtub is 10,000 hydrostatic head, so I'm expecting, even if the the rain does bring the lake right up, to be floating in the lake later. I should be plenty warm and waterproof and dry. But such are the joys of wild camping. Alright, so in the meantime, so we can pan you around here without this silly gimbal going berserk. Hello, there you are. Basically, I'll probably get dinner on pretty soon, which is lamb cutlets, potatoes, peppers, onions, the whole shebang. Excuse me. Yeah, it was blue skies earlier and sunshine, starting to cloud up nicely now. I think we're in for a rough night ahead in terms of proper rainfall, so we'll listen out for that later. I'll get the telly lamp on, I'll get the Firebox XL fired up, I'll get dinner on. Why not? It's an IPA. It's 5%, so you're not going to end up on the couch over it, but at the same time, a few of these down your neck will will have you a little pleasant. There's no doubt about that. Hobgoblin is the name of anybody's interest. Quite nice, fruity, with a nice kick at the end. So basically, I'll see you when I'm getting dinner on. Right, so that's dinner on. I had to get to it very quickly because, in fact, I actually think I'm going to get caught out here badly. There's a terrible squall coming in. It'll be hit or miss whether or not I get dinner finished, but I have a backup plan. I have a ready roasted chicken which I can snack on in the tent if needs be. So the Bushcraft XL is cooking up the peppers and onions, a couple of courgettes, and the potatoes, lamb cutlets for the main show, and potatoes aren't even on a boil yet. I'm just wondering, are they even? Yeah, still going. It'll probably take about 10 minutes. I'm thinking also that if worst comes to the worst, it's bloody reason because I have about 3 or 4 tarps in the house. I didn't bring one of them. A tarp strewn up across here and across the wolf skin would have given me ample shelter, but forecast as usual, wrong. This is not supposed to come in until late evening, but as you can see by the wind and the increasing ominous looking clouds that we are headed for some particularly bad weather, and if the forecast is anything to go by, then it's thunder, lightning, torrential rain. So it should make for an interesting camp. Basically, I just want to get dinner over and done with, and I can sit back in the tent, relax, read a couple of e-books, talk shite, the usual. So the bush box going nicely. The veggies giving a wee quick a bit of a stir there. Yeah, sizzling nicely. If Mother Nature can give me 15 to 20 minutes before she opens the heavens to me, I'll be happy enough. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty miserable, pretty miserable dinner. But no matter, I have 3 bottles of whiskey, a bottle of wine, a bottle of Punk IPA, and 2 tins of IPA Hobgoblin. It should numb the pain a little bit. So it's coming on nicely. Just going to tell these to boil, and then we're laughing and pop open the red wine, which is a Australian. Very fond of Australian wines, having spent a few weeks in Australia a couple of years ago with my son and his beautiful wife Tara, and the most beautiful grandkids. I have had a real liking for Australian wines. So Yellowtail Shiraz. No, it's not a Shiraz. What is it? It's a. I'll pop you in. It's a Yellowtail Jammy Red Roux. Never heard tell of it. Heard of Yellowtail obviously, but not Jammy Red Roux. So looking forward to that. It's interesting enough. In fact, I might actually just. I'll get a wee splurge now. I'll put some in the coxa. Have a quick sort of see what that's like. Well, the sizzle is on. Cheers, glampers. Oh God, that is good. I'll tell you something, folks. That yellowtail jammy red roux will now be my red wine of choice, crafted by the Casella family. Jammy red roux. In the small Australian town of Yanda, the Casella family have been bloody blah. I'll tell you about that later. That is really lovely. And then it's all topped with the birch coxa. You get that lovely wooden aftertaste. That is very, very nice. It's not like a usual harsh, sort of a strong red. It's more of almost like a rosé, but it is a full-bodied red. Anyway, when the torrential downpour comes, I don't want this getting any closer. Basically just using the jack wolfskin out on location. I use it as a store for all photographic equipment and stuff like cameras and stuff like that. But more wood vicar. See what this is anything like. Yeah, it's coming in. It's coming in. I just need 20 minutes to have my dinner. Please, just 20 minutes to have my dinner. And in the morning it's giving sunshine, so should be waiting for breakfast, looking forward to breakfast. Always look forward to breakfast in the morning. A hearty breakfast in the morning sets you up for the day. So I'll give these another quick stir. Yes, roasting up nicely. See, potatoes will be a wee while yet. Slowly burning away. Wee Bush Crusader Mark 1 meth stove. Great wee job for boiling up tatties and stuff. Oh. Yes. It's getting pretty stormy. Pretty stormy indeed. But, as I always say, you'll never make a good sailor if you stay in port in stormy weather. Okay folks, so cutting this really fine. It is actually starting to rain now, but I think I might just get away with getting dinner on. In which case I can bring it into the tent, into the banshee, eat it in the porch. It's looking quite good. So camera equipment, that sort of thing, access sort of stuff in the jack wolfskin, which I must say I have no qualms at all about its waterproofness. Terrible squall coming in. You can probably see it there, if you see it wet on the camera. I don't have the housing on the GoPro, so I'll not film too long. Oh, that wasn't me falling, that's just a gimbal having a hissy fit. So, my onions, red peppers, green peppers, courgettes, my 2 lamb cutlets, and my bottle of yellowtail jammy red roux. Just waiting on the spuds basically, because that lamb I think will probably be really ready done. So I'll get back to you when I get myself sorted. So just managed to get dinner done before the weather set in. Potatoes ready to be added to my lamb cutlets, sitting on my plate. I'm just going to pour myself a nice coxa full of yellowtail jammy roux red. Love the name of that. I'm ensconced in the tent. You can probably see the rain on the... Seems to have stopped at the minute, it's a bit squally, but in the tent, nice and dry and warm, and I'm going to get tucked into my dinner, so cheers, talk to you soon. So, why do we do it? Why do we spend perfectly good money to look like homeless people? I suppose that's one way of looking at it. I'd rather think that we do it because there's an ancient connection with being in the outdoors, being in the woods, being by the lake, being by the sea. I think that's we're all hotwired to get out of the towns, the villages, the city, and to get out into the countryside, out into the wilds, and survive, but not just survive, be perfectly comfortable in your surroundings and just be at one with nature, to hear sounds that you wouldn't ordinarily hear in the city. I mean, foxes barking, ducks calling, the night birds, owls hooting, etc., etc. Why do we do it? It's actually, the weather now has closed right in, so there's no campfire tonight, chucking it down. But still, the enjoyment is here. How do you listen to this? Hard to beat rain on canvas, the wind howling. You're snug as a bug. You're warm and you're dry. And you're talking shite. But yeah, why do we do it? Why do you do it? My YouTube channel is very fledgling at the minute. I mean, I've been wild camping long before I started to actually record what I do. I mean, I go out to camp primarily first. It's only of recent that I've started to record my goings-ons, because I enjoy watching other people doing exactly the same. I mean, I have a few favourites. One guy who was inspirational to me, a guy called Wildcamping. I'm sure a lot of you probably follow him. But a very genteel man, a very wise man indeed. He gets it. He identifies with nature, the animals, the birds, the trees, the flowers. He gets it. Another guy who gets it, he is outdoors. Very funny guy, Yorkshire guy, genuine soul. Oh, shite. If you ever get a chance, watch a few of his vids. They'll have you in stitches. Very funny guy. But yeah, deep down he gets it. He identifies with nature, and his mate who goes with him, Joy Von Bramblewood Head. It's a different name every video, but certainly, yeah, he gets it. Now, there's a few, but those are the two main ones that I watch. I get notifications for. Sandy, great guy. He has lots of hobbies. Not only does he wild camp, but he also makes the Jack Lower range of bushcraft knives. Love to get my hands on one of those. He's always booked out. He also does a bit of paramotoring, which interests me. Love him when he does that, since I have a wee bit of a aviation history. PPL, 200 hours. But yeah, one of his other hobbies is radio ham, which is interesting. I don't particularly want to go out and get a radio ham system and whatnot, but certainly, yeah, he's a very interesting channel. But primarily, I watch him for his wild camps and his take and his philosophy on life. Hazy outdoors. Just guy cracks me up. Is he inspirational? In so much as, well, if you watch a right few of his videos, yes, you could term him as inspirational. But sorry, I just pop it out there, just slurps. Cheers, Hayes, it was you actually got me into thinking that I didn't actually bring enough booze with me on these trips, and you're quite right. It was you actually, Hayes Outdoors, that got me into craft IPA beers for the very first time in my whole life. To the extent that I went to a craft beer IPA craft beer festival Belfast there a couple of videos back there late night, and since then I'm sort of hooked on them. Although there's not an extensive range of craft beers. Well, there is absolutely, there is. You have to go looking for them, and I'm making the effort now to actually go looking for them, but I can't. It's hard to beat the old red. And oh god, there's the gimbal through a hissy fit. So, oh, and again, steady up, would you? Drinking instead of me. So basically, I'm tucked in the Banshee here for some reason. Boots are off. There's the boots there. Now these are the tent hoodies, which I used in the winter, and they're brilliant. I don't really need them now, but I like to have my tootsies warm. As you can see, I've just finished dinner there. Just having a few slurps. Straighten up, would you? The X-Peg is really, really comfortable. The Snug Pack, Rocket Pack. You can really see the sun, micro pillow. Snug as a bug, so just relaxing, chilling, talking crap basically, but certainly it's hard to beat being under a canvas and chucking it down, and this red wine has been down very, very nicely. It's funny, you know, people put up YouTube videos, and I mean, I have got the grand total of I think about 33 subscribers. Cheers all of you, and thank you very much for subscribing. So would I want thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers? Probably not. No, I do this for the enjoyment of it, and I'm starting. Steady up, steady up. Look here, your gimbal does a hissy fit. But yeah, I do it for the crack. I've been doing it before. I've videoing it, and now I'm just videoing it. So, and Chris, if you're watching this far, and we definitely have to meet up for a wild camp. You notice the Jack Wolfskin there, that has your name on it for a night if you want to bring your gear down, but knowing you, the man you are, you probably just want to sleep out in the open, hail or shine, naked probably, with just a smile on your face. But certainly Chris, yeah, absolutely 100%, definitely have to get out for a night or two's wild camping and sample some beers and a bit of a catch up. It's been too long yet. Another guy, yeah, Chris, an inspirational guy in more ways than one. But anyway, I'm rambling, and I'll tune out for now, and I'll come back when I have some more inspirational shite to talk about. Oh dear. The good thing about being on the mouth of the summer solstice is that 15 minutes ago it was Armageddon, biblical rain. As you can see, the lake has come up a good bit. There's the wolf skin there. It has had a good soaking, but it's completely dry inside. Same with the Banshee, bone dry inside. Awesome awesomeness. So I'll give you a quick pan out. So sort of an evening sun is out here. I'm going to try my hand at some fishing, see if I can coax either some brown trout or a nice pike for the sport. They will of course be released. I don't eat unless it's a brown trout and I need to. So basically, yeah, just managed to get dinner over before the heavens opens up. Oh, excuse me. I've had a couple of slurps of ale, a few glasses of vino, so we're feeling pretty content for want of a better expression. So I'll maybe just try some fishing, and if I'm lucky enough to catch one, I shall bring you along for the adventure and the capture of the monster 40-pound pike. I wish. First coffee of the morning. Cheers. Oh, that feels good. That is wonderfully good. Oh. The eggs to wait on now, and we're nearly done. And that, my fellow glampers, is how we do that. So I'm going to tuck into this bad boy here and start the strike camp. Time for another coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Doesn't get much better than this. Well, that's another one over. Very enjoyable it was too. Beautiful moon last night over the lake. Stormy through the night, but up until shortly after midnight, it was from about 10:30 to it was about half midnight. It was just a flat calm. It was beautiful. Not a breath of wind. Absolutely stunning. That's the reason why we do it. But no matter, probably on the next one there may be a change of location. She's a bit fed up of looking at the lake. Though I love it, I'll continue to come out here, but I will maybe not film as much. A few locations planned for the next ones. up the North Antrim coast. Stunning scenery up there, up around by Kinbane, Ballycastle direction. I've also wild camps planned for Rathlin Island, which should be a bit of an adventure, and then towards the end of the summer possibly going to do a road trip down to the very south of Ireland, down to Kerry, Castletown, Bear, Kenmare, Crosshaven, West Cork, that sort of area down there for a bit of a road trip. It'll be a 2-3 day affair. So yes, plans afoot. So thank you all my subscribers, all 33 of you. If you tag along, I'll be most appreciative. So thanks very much for watching this one, and don't forget, look after each other, and I'll catch you on the flip side.